With no rest, you were forced to the third timeline. 1781, Philadelphia and the 13 colonies in the Americas. Sunday, December 9th, 4 p.m. You zoom, appear through the portal, and the first thing you feel is fire and heat. As you all realize you're inside a burning building. As you all need to make might rolls against the smoke and the flame. You're overwhelmed by fire, heat, and smoke. You can't see. Hard to breathe. You're coughing.
I think, Arcane might have rolled too quickly together.
You can reroll.
Alright.
Or he can, I guess. That's fine. Alright.
I'm even stronger!
Johnny. Johnny and Jack. Regardless of if you're wearing the masks or not, the Plague Doctor mask still, the smoke rises up into it. And you are having a coughing fit. And you're feeling the heat as it burns. There's no place to stand that doesn't burn. Every part of your body hurts, looking for a way out, but you can't see as your eyes burn with smoke. You both take 4 points of damage to your might pool. Johnny and Jack.
I only had one I had to take for my speed as well.
Yes, then that would be 3 more.
Yep.
Not feeling good as you're overwhelmed by smoke. Terrible placement by the portal. Alright, Oda and Perseus. You're able to look around, and you see windows are busted out by the smoke. Front door is barricaded, it seems, though. You can tell it's barricaded from the outside, just from looking around. And you can't hear, you can maybe hear commotion outside, but all you can really hear is the crackling and roaring of flames inside this burning wooden and perhaps stone cobblestone structure.
Need to escape the burning building.
Indeed. Through the door, perhaps?
There's windows?
Yes.
I leap through the window.
Very good.
Oh, right. Oh, that way then.
Oh wait, are we on the
I'll
second
follow
floor?
his lead.
We have no idea what floor we're on. But Johnny will follow, coughing his lungs out.
Well, here we go.
He says, so that way then, as he follows his suit. Cannon pretty much tucking his legs as he dives through the
Alright.
window.
It'll cost 1 might or speed point to dive through the window.
I do so.
Very good. Perseus. You blast out of the window. And it's not long before you hit the ground.
Can I do a tuck and roll?
You do a tuck and roll. The little shards cracking around. You look around and you see in the distance patrolling soldiers. Soldiers struggling with other people. And all in the distance, fires rising and burning. This is not the only house completely on fire.
I'll kind of hide along the in nearby until everybody else gets here.
Alright. Jack and Johnny, you're able to see your companions move some direction and disappear. You could easily move that way and jump out yourself. But you'll also have to use a might or speed point.
Jack's gonna full barrel rush towards the window and just dive head first.
Is there a door nearby?
Yes, but yeah, well, you personally probably couldn't tell because
Oh,
you're
okay.
struggling,
There's a
but
coffin, yeah.
there is a door, but it's barricaded from the outside.
Okay. Well, I guess he'll follow suit since everyone else went that way.
All right,
Burning a might point.
Oda, you're burning a point to jump through as well.
Oh yeah.
You crash through as well. The glass is already blasted apart by this point. As you all make it out onto the street outside this burning building.
The land on Perseus. No.
Pushing his fall. Tally-ho!
Alright, you have a moment of respite as you break out of the burning building covered in ash. You see that your wrist devices are pointing in a direction, and it says 1755, ticking down.
Is that the year?
You got some time. I don't know about you guys. I'm kind of messed up.
Right now, you guys are just on ash, smoky street, cobblestone. Carts are overturned, dilapidated, raided, currently burning. Your wrist devices are pointing in some direction, and they're counting down from 18 hours.
Yeah, let's follow the wrist device. If it's got a lock on where we need to go. Anyone around or anything?
In the distance, you see soldiers up ahead in red uniforms.
Let's avoid the soldiers for now.
Yes, I've had my fair deal with the soldiers already.
These ones, I don't think it'd be so bad. At least they speak English.
What is English?
Yes, I forgot.
He does not speak our language. He's an outsider.
Well, like you don't speak my language.
Jack,
Sure.
yeah, I finally could recall history a bit better. I think those guys might be your people.
I don't have people. I only see death. People that deserve to die.
It's all meat.
I mean, the Englishmen like you.
Oh. Quite possibly. But who would wear that ugly red coat? Doesn't go well with their pants. Nasty color.
You guys continue on, and it's not long before you have to stay hid. Because there are just too many soldiers patrolling, beating people up, searching houses. You do have a vantage point looking down this alleyway. You can see your wrist devices pointing at what you can't assume is probably the location. A massive fort with high towers and walls next to a river. But you have to quickly go back and hide.
Don't suppose stealing a uniform would work again, would it? My brain's all addled still. I can't think of anything at this time.
You might want to hold up.
I really need to sit down and rest.
Let's find us a building.
Yes, agreed.
As Jack will start stalking the alleys looking for a back entrance.
Jack's from about this time, isn't he? Or a bit later, 1800s.
Like 100 years later.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and make an investigation roll. It can be intelligence.
Wow, that is fantastic.
All right, you take the party down an alley. And you see a back door. The party's kind of waiting at the alley entrance.
I'm gonna attempt opening it.
Yes, you do. As you kick the door open, it makes a loud
Whoa.
noise, triggering the attention. You can hear around the corner Perseus, Johnny, and Oda. Soldiers.
Oh man, I think I should get moving.
Quickly, inside.
Okay.
All right,
As Jackal shut the door.
you all go inside. The soldiers look through the alley. Must have been the rats. And they continue on. Inside, it's been burnt down. So all the furniture, everything is broken and ash all over the place. And it's there's still light outside, but it's getting darker.
Not the best digs I've been in, but not the worst, strangely enough. But
It
you
seems like people are a bit slower during these times.
don't know about slower, but
Slow of muscle, but not of brain. Jackal says he slumps against the wall and just slides to the floor.
What rest are you guys at?
I think me, Johnny, would have the third slots.
we're at 10 hours.
Yeah,
Whichever they are, I'm one below.
So are you guys gonna rest here for 10 hours?
or else we're gonna die.
Hours. I don't think
And
we have.
it's long rest. We have enough time if
Do we? How much do we have again? 18.
17 hours and 50 minutes.
30 minutes.
Oh boy.
Well, we know the general area of the gemstone. We might as well use these hours to make a plan.
Well,
Yeah, I mean, I am pretty weak.
we could push on, but I don't favor our chances.
Yeah. Okay.
I know that they said we were taking from our time zones, but who knows what will happen to those times if we were to perish here.
What I don't get with time travel is why is it? Never mind. I'm not gonna question it too much.
So 1d6
+2,
+2.
plus 2.
except for me. I only get
Ooh,
+1.
that sucks.
You're gonna
And
wait a few moments to roll after cruising.
and then I guess if you spend an extra hour, Jack can roll twice.
Yeah, I'll spend an extra hour. So I get 9 points.
Yep. And you're all reset.
Yeah, I just need one more advancement, and then I'll be. You need 5 advancements.
How much does it cost?
4 XP.
Yeah, it's 4 XP for each of the 4. You can, the fifth option on there is replaces one of the 4. You can only do 4 of those advancements and then you level up.
Gotcha. So the 4th one is either skill training or other.
Yeah,
Or
or
whatever.
whatever.
And the 10-hour rest doesn't do anything special, right? It's not like a full rest.
Do what?
So what would be the next rest for those of us that have been rested?
It resets back to 1 action.
So everyone's at 1 action now.
Oh, cool.
Inside this house, one of you finds a bottle of whiskey. It's a fireproofing cipher, and we'll say for the purposes of your time dilations, they're good until the end of this session.
Gotcha.
I still haven't used mine.
You still have yours then. The
Should we roll to see? who
yeah,
gets
1d
fireproof or-
just do 1d6 plus 4 and you guys can decide amongst yourselves. Damn, 10 armor against
Yeah.
fire.
I think either Oda or I should be the ones to.
A non-living object is not for a person to drink. It's
it's not for a
put on
person.
s- like
Oh yeah, I
a
see that now. Yeah.
cart or something.
Oh, then it's an oil bottle,
Could still be
You
whiskey.
splash it all over yourself.
a non-flammable oil or something.
Yeah, I guess splashing whiskey all over yourself might make you slightly more flammable.
Or oil,
Or
What
oil.
about- what about your what about like armor or shield?
as long as it's not living.
They don't normally take fire damage unless you're being breathed on by a dragon, I would think.
There's a dragon. Haha.
No wonder why there's all this fire.
Could be. We don't know. Should keep it for use.
Just in case.
Yeah. Since you rolled the high number, Johnny, you can take it.
All
Hold
right.
on to it. Just don't, just don't put your weed into it. You might not be able to light it up anymore.
Oh my god. What a tragedy that would be. It's, the fire still crackles outside. The occasional scream, the occasional gunshot. Pow! Smoke. But the sun has gone down. It's dark outside. The occasional patrolling against the cobblestone, but it's very spaced out.
We must get moving. We don't have much time left.
Your wrist devices count down. 6:15. 6 hours 15 minutes.
Well, let's get a move on.
You all make your way out to a vantage point, looking at the fort where your wrist devices are pointing to. Takes you guys about 15 minutes to find maybe a rooftop where you're hunkered down low. Moon up above the smoke of the city. You in the distance can hear the river, and you see the fort. Braziers on four corners. It's built along the river. You see cannons and patrolling soldiers along the walls with lanterns.
So familiar, yes. So different from what I'm used to. You don't recognize these weapons that line the walls.
Your wrist
We can
devices
picture
point
play.
at the inner bailey, at the church-like structure inside a wall inside the fort.
Johnny will go ahead and spend the XP at the request. What do unexpected gift? Player intrusion. Unexpected gift. An NPC hands you a physical gift you were not expecting, one that helps out the situation at ease if things seem strained, or provides you with new insight for understanding the context of the situation if there's something you're failing to understand or grasp.
Ah, that is good. I like it. Well done. Player intrusion accept.
Where are we right now in relation to the fort?
You're like on some rooftop or some vantage point to be able to see everything.
Oh, okay.
Suddenly,
You guys
suddenly appearing behind you, a native man.
Swing! I draw the katana.
He stands there. He stands there, motionless as you point the katana at him. You can see at his hips he has tomahawks. He has dark skin.
Oh,
That meant
A wolf.
he's real.
Oh, a wolf head
oh, he's
on
real.
top.
This time the Indian is real.
He hunkers down on the rooftop with you. He puts his finger to his lips.
I like this man's idea.
He reaches. He expressionless, emotionless. He looks to Johnny. He reaches on his leather strap he has around his waist, and he pulls out a piece. What looks like a scroll, and he reaches his out towards Johnny.
Johnny will hold his hand out, accepting it.
You take it, and it has an official British-looking seal on it. He says, "White man, resist. White man, get burned by the great Red Commander. Red Commander, in fort," he points, "have red stone, bring great fire. Beware the Red Commander." He looks at you all. And he disappears, jumping off the rooftop. Disappearing like an assassin.
That was.
Johnny's gonna look at the scroll.
It looks like an official British document. Or it's have the official wax on it and the ribbon.
Yeah.
It's unbroken.
Not sure what this is, but I have a feeling this might help us get through the gates at least.
Let us hope that Apollo is on our side for this one.
I do not think that going in dressed as we are, though, will allow us access even with the envelope.
The stars.
You guys, Jack and Johnny, you two are good at talking. You should let me and you guys should go in disguise. Me and Perseus can hang out, ready to strike if something goes wrong, I guess.
They can
Or
be our prisoners.
I'd prefer if you were close by. As Jack
Okay.
says, perhaps it could be prisoners.
They are fairly squishy, Oda.
oh man,
They might not be safe enough, defensive enough to go in by themselves.
You say about me, skinny boy.
No offense, Oda, but I think they might accept a Chinaman as a prisoner.
Oh. A China man, that's offensive. But okay, yes, I hand you my weapons. I keep the pistol though, hidden. They'll never suspect the Luger pistol.
Ah! All right, well,
Should we try to find some clothing or disguises?
I might be able to take care of that. Let me go murder somebody real quick.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, we need some clothing. I mean, are there like dead people around, right?
Not that you've seen. They've been dragged away and burnt in corpse piles.
How unfortunate.
There
Johnny
can be.
is
You haven't seen a lot of. If you have seen people, they've been getting harassed by the British, or they're running and hiding and trying to find their own hiding spots.
Okay.
Johnny actually might be okay. He is wearing a bright red shirt.
I just need one of those long coats and the stupid hats that everyone's wearing.
Perseus isn't wearing any shirt. He's also just wearing what's the embodiments of a kilt. Of a medieval kilt, anyways.
If I take my purple vest off, I'd actually blend in a bit better.
Ah, yes, jeans and a guitar.
Okay, so we're on top of a rooftop then, right?
Yes.
I guess
Stars in
I'll
the
go-
sky.
I flip down to the ground level real quick and then check the door.
The door is already off one of the hinges, and it's all
Alright.
ash-ridden inside.
Okay. Is there a coat rack nearby? Or a closet?
You look, you see a coat rack. Everything's burnt to a crisp.
Oh, well, let's go find something that's not burnt on the way, I guess.
Oda, if you distract... Jack will, like, peek his head over the roof. If you distract him, I can jump down and stab him.
Distract the guards?
Distract something.
I was thinking more like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what your guys' plan in. I was thinking about just turning this cannon on the thing, blow open the door. That's too many guards, though. It's a stupid plan. I'm not gonna lie.
I think we're going to
Let's
have to stealth our way in.
sneak in. Yeah, let's just go in as
Agreed.
walk in the front
Oh.
door. It's safe.
But we do have a surefire way to get in with that envelope.
We
If
assume.
they ask about why we look weird, I mean, I don't know. What are you even gonna say? They're just gonna let us get this piece of paper?
You do know patrols are kind of going around the perimeter of the fort occasionally.
Perfect.
We could grab some of their uniforms.
That
If
may work as well.
one of you rolls 1d4 and wait 15
Gladly.
minutes, we'll see what happens.
I mean, is that what we want to do? We might not need them. You
Yeah.
have the letter.
It's up to you guys.
The letter works so far. The disguise might get us a bit further.
Okay, sounds good.
I'm down.
Who wants to roll the 1d4?
I will.
I guess I guess-
All right, someone cause a distraction, and then we'll strike them from behind.
A 3.
All right,
Shit.
three troopers, soldiers, kind of loosely on patrol, are making their way arcing around the building that you're now down on street level at.
Johnny's gonna walk from behind the building as everyone else is getting ready. He's gonna walk from behind the building, strumming his guitar, and start singing Yankee Doodle.
They stop in their tracks as you approach, playing the guitar.
Yankee Doodle Dandy stuck a feather in his hat and called it.
You there? You,
Ah!
you sound
Yeah.
like a bloody Yank. Get over here with that instrument.
A Yank, eh?
Not
Well-
yet.
They all walk up to you. They look at
Have
you
you heard the
closely.
song?
What are you supposed to be wearing then? Where are
Surprise.
you from? What are you doing here? Why aren't you burning on a pile?
Better question is,
I jump down. With the pistol in hand, I grab one of the guards.
All right, to do that, you need to make a speed roll.
Speed! Oh.
You jump down. You grab a guard with the pistol. What do you do next?
I point it at his head, and I click, and I say, "Nobody move, or I splatter his brains."
They so as soon as Johnny
Drop the firelocks.
as soon as Johnny was running away, these two were slowly bringing the rifles down, but you jumped down like a ninja, spun him around. This one, shocked, drops his musket. These two, shakily, get into like a crouch stance. This one points his rifle here, there, here, there. This one, they don't
I
know.
point the pistol at the other two, and I say, "Take your uniforms off now."
They look at each other.
As Sweet and Ella run behind him.
Strap.
As others approach, they quickly take off their jackets, throw their muskets down, and start disrobing.
I let the third one go. I say, "You too."
They all three disrobe.
Oh, good. Now I don't have to stab the clothing.
All right, they keep their long johns on, but
Take those off too.
I don't have time for that.
they look at each other.
No. Sadly, there's no time.
You're gonna let us go, right?
Right. As I
Should
sat
we?
one in the back.
No.
Ah! This one makes a break for it, and this one also makes a break for it.
Oh, God damn it. I guess I'll
Chase him down.
cut him down.
Jump on top of him, just repeatedly stabbing.
Ah!
We already had what we needed. God.
Ah! As you hesitate, Oda, this one is getting further away.
Very well. I'll cut him down. I start with the leg from behind.
Ah! He falls down. Ah! He rolls back over, looks
Nothing
at you.
personnel, kid.
Ah! Ah! As you approach and finish him.
They would have
Difficulty
reported
two.
back.
You shouldn't have done that.
I come back, flicking the blade from my sword.
False.
Or flicking the blade from my sword.
There's 3 British uniforms and 3 muskets on the ground.
Well, all right.
I'll go ahead and don one of the uniforms.
You're the prisoner.
Yes, I'll be the prisoner.
I will
Well,
now
there's-
don a uniform as well.
There's 3 uniforms. There's 4 of us. One of us can be a prisoner. The other ones can be.
Oh my gosh. The British.
There's one more uniform laying there.
Oh.
Johnny, they seem to hate Yanks.
Ah,
This might be more believable with a Yank.
What is a yank? By?
I'm a
Shut
Yankee.
your mouth, Yank.
That's okay. He just doesn't need to talk. You all guys look all the same. For the most part.
Who's gonna wear
More
the last
similar,
uniform?
you know.
Oda? Oda might have a trouble selling it.
I would have the most trouble. Like I said, I think I just need to throw on some kind of long overcoat over the armor. I think would be okay.
And
Maybe the hat.
Dupont.
If
Would you-
if we need that, you could just be like, we found this weird guy walking around.
I was about to say, would you like my trench coat?
extreme? But
Since I have the British jacket, I have that French coat you can use to cover yourself.
Johnny put the last uniform on.
Yeah, we figured Oda would probably look weird wearing it.
All right, what do you do next? You're a few buildings away.
I'm gonna grab their dead people's socks and bind Oda's hands with them. Loosely.
Dead socks.
Loosely.
And then the way we can do it is like this with Oda.
Is that rope made of socks?
Don't worry about it. He's a Chinese man.
Is it wearing his armor still? Yeah.
Yeah, I've still got the traditional getup. Yeah.
If you want my trench coat, since I'm wearing this red.
Oh, that's
coat
true.
shit,
Okay. Yeah. Fair enough.
yeah,
I put
leave this
on
over
the
here.
Ripper's trench coat.
You're probably wearing
It's a unique magic item, right?
No,
Tuh.
just a trench coat.
just, I guess, out of is your armor made of bamboo or is it metal?
No, I've got the Nanban style metal breastplate.
Okay.
So it's medium armor. Might stop a musket ball from far enough away.
But it definitely won't be
70
something you
feet.
can. But it definitely won't be something you cannonball.
Well, not much will.
All right, it'll take you
That is
guys.
Up to the gate, gentlemen.
It'll take you guys about 15 minutes to get to a gate of your choice. Which
Oh,
gate
before
do
we
you
go
approach?
through that,
Yeah.
Johnny's going to start rubbing Oda's back, spreading the oil into the trench coat and around it.
Ah, nice.
Is this
Think,
the fire resistant?
Yeah, the prior.
Yeah,
fireproof
give
one.
him the
That's
card.
the
Retarded.
key, baby. No.
Imagine,
Flame retardant
Imagine
trench
if I-
coat. Yeah, 10 armor. No joke.
imagine if I put that on my armor, like on my trench coat, and then set myself alight, and then just walked past the guards. It was like he's a demon from hell.
I am the dread pirate robber.
So I vote on
Wow.
this gate
Awesome.
entrance, by the way. This one's closest to the.
So we walk around.
Johnny, get your seal ready.
Johnny will have to ask for it.
All right, you make your way around, and your movement is spotted as there's some yelling, "Oi, over there!" As more and more move along the walls as you get closer and closer. More people coming up. Attention, attention, boys!
Nice.
I am here. My men are here. Soon you will not be here.
One of them leans over the wall. You three, what are you doing with this? One in armor.
Using
Bring the
spin.
burn.
I mean, spin identity. I caught this book. Mucking around and sniffing about. I thought I'd bring him in for questioning.
You used a point to do spin
Well-
identity?
Yeah, I have my edge of 2, so it doesn't.
Of course. You must be the patrol we had going around. I'm afraid the commander said, no, we can't let anyone in, though.
We got special disposition as he holds out the scroll.
All right. You're gonna have to make a persuasion roll.
Sure, I can do that.
You are trained in all things persuading and talking, right?
Yeah. Trained in positive social, influence the mind, and all social except coercion and intimidation.
And then you have the scroll that you're waving, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And our disguise.
And your disguise. I like it.
It wasn't a 1.
He spins around, not saying anything. He raises his hand. This one over here nods. Crank, 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 crank. The portcullis in front of you slowly rises up. Crank, 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 choo. As the courtyard opens.
No funny business here. He said this guy gently pokes Soda in the back.
You make your way through, up, from the top. They're looking down at you all as you make your way in through the gatehouse. These two come up on your flanks as you walk in. You two, escort them to the commander.
Purchase or not.
They wait for you to walk in. Then they walk
Oh,
along.
my disguise!
Fell off.
Then they walk alongside you.
Turns out it was a size too large for a person. Or for a Jack.
This one waves his hand up. This one pulls a lever back. Another portcullis for the inner gatehouse rises. You see two guards standing in the double doorway to this church-like structure, made out of stone.
Johnny just kind of pulls his collar a little bit, getting a little sweating underneath.
These two go in before you. The commander's not seeing anyone. These two have a letter. They look back. I mean, they have a letter and a prisoner. Well, the prisoner belongs in the jailhouse. The one with the letter can go in. They look back.
I believe we need to bring him reach to the commander. I think he has important information about the rebel scum.
Persuasion again.
Surely you could just let us pass. If the commander doesn't like this, then he'll flog my hide himself using fast talk to try to persuade him to let us in.
They all look at each other. And they shrug. And they move out of the way. As this one opens the door. This one pushes the door open, and inside, at the end, you see a fireplace burning and an altar with two candles on either side, a stained glass window in the back. They look back at you as if it's time for you to go in because they open the door for you.
We won't go in.
Onward, shiny
They
armored
shut
man.
the doors behind you and stand back at attention. Actually, this one comes in with you.
There's no need. We can take care of this.
He narrows his eyes at you, and he stays outside.
Filthy British bastard.
You approach. The commander does not turn his back to you as you approach. Your
He's still looking
your
forward.
footsteps echo in the church-like structure against the cobblestone, the stone floors, the tiles. Tap tap. That's enough. What is so important that you convinced my soldiers to let you pass?
We're here for the stone. This Johnny will throw his uniform to the side.
Oh my
Yes,
god.
purchase roll to this thing.
Take back my weapons as well.
I brought you these prisoners, Commander.
God damn it.
Turns out Jack Ripper just betrays all of us.
As Jock's gonna walk to the front.
Jesus, you all just like strip them off like party strippers.
Just grab the front and rip.
Walk past Oda. I'm gonna take that back.
He turns
Yes,
around,
give me back the oil-soaked coat.
turns around with an eyebrow raised, and as he turns through him, you can see sitting on a little pedestal holding a similar stone to the past two that you've seen, and it has like a roaring flame inside of it.
Terrifying present.
Give us the stone and we will spare your life.
Ha ha! Fools! Time Hitler warned me that you would come.
Time Hitler? What a terrible name.
Timer Hitler.
Well, if you knew we were coming, why didn't you just flee with them?
This timeline is mine. America is mine. And so are you. He grabs the stone. He puts it
Before he.
in.
Oh,
Oh. What are you doing?
terrifying presence. I'm gonna scare the shit out of him by talking, which makes him not able to do anything.
You try.
You convince one intelligent target of level 3 or lower that you are its worst nightmare. The target must be within short range and able to understand you.
What do
For
you
as long as you do
say?
nothing but speak.
What do you say
turn
as he
around
grabs
and
the
touch
stone?
that stone. I'll slit your throat, find your family, and kill them all. Feed your eyeballs to your children. Make your worst nightmares come true. As Jack's just smiling with his like maniacal grin.
As he has the stone in his hand, slowly spinning around as you say this, he has his eyebrows raised, like perhaps he's shocked, perhaps he's scared, but then he slowly.
I would like to move as quickly as possible.
He laughs. He begins laughing as
Yeah.
he puts the stone in his mouth and begins to morph and grow. What do you do as you run at him as he's putting the stone in his mouth?
I wasn't fast enough to get it.
Johnny's gonna duck
We put it
behind
in the
the
mouth,
column.
right?
Oh yeah, he has it. He's shoving it in his mouth, and his head is starting to like expand and grow and bubble.
Okay, well,
He's
I'll
looking
aim for
weird.
the neck then with the katana.
All right. And you still have your active going.
What does that mean again? What was the
It decreases your attack difficulty by 2.
okay. And
I'm gonna activate mine.
let's see. And if I need to do effort for yeah.
You can apply 3 points from your might pool.
But it's edge. I have 1 edge,
So it'd be 2. Yep.
I'll do that as well.
All right, 2 points from your might pool. And you're kind of you're with your katana, you're moving through time with the time dilation.
I strike as fast as possible. But it may not be enough.
Unfortunately, you slash and you cut a bunch of the decorations on his uniform, and you might even cut into him, and he might even start to bleed, but his body is in the process of changing and morphing. As GM Intrusion, I'll give it to you, Oda. 1 XP, and then you can give the other to the rest. As the commander morphs and grows, expanding. As
It is a dragon.
A tail explodes, knocking the candles over on the altar, wings spreading past the pillars, raising like 30 feet up into the air with its neck and head, flame boiling inside the mouth where he put the stone. Everyone make a speed roll for initiative.
Effort. Can we add effort to this as well, or no?
You can, and it's already eased for Arcane because he's trained in.
Oh,
Sadly, we didn't arrive during tea time. apparently.
You stand before a 30-foot tall dragon, stretching out its wings, its long scaled underbelly, and a flame from the firestone roaring inside of its mouth. Which is like 20 feet above you.
I see.
It's intense. But you've seen a flesh frog monster, so it's okay.
So, alright. It's like, it's probably going to breathe fire on us, it looks like, then, yeah?
Safe bet.
Okay.
everything's on fire in the town. You were told.
Yeah, that would make sense. But you know what? Okay. I'm going to try. Yeah. There's this player intrusion called Weapon Break. I would like to target his, like, I guess the claws or something, or the teeth, maybe.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna move his weapon down the 2 steps down the object damage track. I have no idea what that means, but it sounds good.
You just turn it from like a 3 damage to a 1 damage or something.
Hell yeah. I will cut the claws.
You cut his claws? Using
just, yeah,
using
attack the
one
feet immediately.
experience point. My
Yes.
god. Tell me how you slice with your what weapon?
I begin moving with lightning speed. First attacking the claw area, just his natural, most dangerous area, slashing at the tail, then moving toward the fangs, I guess,
Wow. Alright.
I damage everything. My sword, also looking damage.
Impressive. Reducing the damage on a lot of his melee attacks. The dragon roars, rearing back up with its claws. But as it's doing that, Johnny, you react.
Johnny's going to hide behind this pillar.
You do so.
And I guess if I have him in action, I'll start playing my song. Oh, brave Oda, you can do it. Smash his teeth and hit his claws. I encourage assault attacks.
The dragon rears back up with its wounded claws, and it comes back down with its neck looking straight down at Oda, rearing back and then shooting fire. About 50 feet. Oda. You don't need to roll. Because your trench coat.
No, that's on
That's on me.
Jack.
Oh, you gave it back to him.
Yeah.
Alright, so
So-
you need to make a speed roll.
Uh-oh. I'm hit directly in the face with dragon fire.
Jack, you see Oda, you see this dragon bring its head down as it comes down with its claws. Head rears back and then it just glows and shoots all. You see Oda's back, you see the front of him glow really brightly, and then he's just enveloped in flame as it comes at you. And your eye patch or or your glasses or whatever are covered in flame and smoke as it goes over you, but the trench coat covers you as you take no damage. Perseus, you see the heat and the flame as it comes by you. You need to make a speed roll as well.
Alrighty. Five.
Alright, Oda and Perseus, you both take 7 damage to your might pool as you are engulfed in fire.
That's not good.
No, it's not.
Oh wait, my armor though. Does that work?
I am, might as well.
Nope.
You're not
Oh,
wearing
my
a-
field.
Not
so
with
I
the
don't need
fire. Nope.
Oh no, it doesn't work with the fire. Okay.
Nope.
And neither does the shield. Gotcha.
Okay.
Shield
If you would have put the
Oh, yeah, that's
if you
right.
would have put the oil on the shield, maybe.
But then your shield would be all oily.
All right, the dragon does that, and then it just raises its chest up proudly, standing 32 feet tall as its wings spread out
They gained 2 feet.
30-ish feet, whatever. Jack,
Jack is going to use an action to enable his defense time thing. And then he's gonna stand there grinning at the dragon, just yell out, "Your fire is not hot!" And that'll be his turn.
It seems to be grinning up in the air very proudly, but it notices you, not burning, as its eyes may seem to roll down and look at you. In the
Try
back,
again.
Perseus.
Yes, I will run up behind the dragon, not wanting to. Hoping that to enter a blind spot of his, as I will try to stab its back with my sword.
Your attack is eased because of my song.
Yeah, my attack is the east because it's long and also time dilation, defensive one.
All right, I have the number you need to hit.
Gotcha.
Did you really use that dice?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so I get to GM intrusion without giving you
Oh, no.
experience.
Oh no.
So
Oh no.
you swing around the back, and as the dragon is rolling its eyes down, looking at Jack, it notices you really quickly running around, and you see you don't expect the tail to rear back and slap at you as you get smacked through the stained glass window, rolling 10 feet outside. And of course, you take damage.
Yep. How much damage do I take?
You take just 1 point.
Alrighty, there goes my might pool.
Now impaired. Oh,
Yep.
As you have a few stained glass shards in you, and there's a Perseus-sized hole, and maybe a bit of a tail, a bit of the tail damage on the stained glass window, as this guard rolls over and looks down at you, coming out,
Fuck.
sees the wings in the back of the dragon inside, turns back around. Whoop, doo, 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 doo.
Same thing.
All right, Oda. Round 2. The flame is engulfing around you. The beast stands 30 feet tall, proud. But it just whipped its tail, and you saw Perseus go flying through the stained glass behind the dragon.
I attempt to strike from underneath.
You're still using the katana this whole
Yeah.
time. Yeah, okay. A 10 is no good.
It's eased.
Oh, wait, it's eased. Boom, boom. It's still no good. Oh, with your attack, with your song too?
Yeah, my song
On top of his time dilation, that is a hit. You managed to pierce with your blade the underbelly of the dragon. And it's a medium weapon, so 4 damage.
Swing low, strike hard, da 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 da. Take him
Well
down.
done. You breach in between the scales, and you hear the creature. The head rears back. It roars and it echoes out all through the fort. Well done, sir. Thank goodness for your wrist device. Oda stands under the beast, pulling out his katana. His blood leaks down from in between the scales. The first hit on the dragon. Music bugging out. Johnny.
Continuing my song.
You just continue your song. Very good. The dragon.
Brave warriors all around.
The
Beat
dragon.
the dragon to the ground.
Rears its head. Well, it looks directly down at Oda. That just is underneath him or whatever. It looks at all of you. And it breaks it breaks out through the stained glass, lifting up with its wings,
Oh shit!
going 20 feet,
God damn it!
and then it goes up another 20 feet. It rotates around, and it yells with a booming voice all through the fort. Don't just stand there! Help me! As the British soldiers are now in the fight.
Dang it.
Jack, your turn.
Shit!
Would I have enough movement to run out the stained glass?
That would be your entire... Well, let's see. 25. You can move... As your entire turn, you can go 50 feet, which is 10.
Alright.
But you can't attack and do that.
Right. Attack is like 15 feet and then attack
10 feet.
10 feet. Jeez, that's
You can make a speed
next to
roll.
nothing.
You can make a speed roll to try to run 50 feet and attack. You gotta roll a 12, though.
Yeah, I'll run all the way over here to I'll throw my back to the wall and then try to make a speed roll.
Ah, you run and can attack.
I'm gonna aim with the musket that I have. No, I'm not. I'm gonna throw a knife at him.
And you have the
Oh, is this-
you have the attack time dilation?
No defense.
Okay, okay.
Does his song still?
Yeah, it does
Oh,
it.
so-
It's short range.
Okay, so it doesn't.
He's only 5 feet away. I'll say it's good.
Okay.
Okay. So that just reduces it by 1.
Yeah, it's still gonna be a tough.
16.
Holy shit! Your dagger fucking sticks into the dragon's in between the scales or into the wing soft spot, perhaps.
So that is
What's the damage?
4 damage.
Very good. Your because of your damage on top of the light weapon or whatever.
Yeah, because of where's that? Sorry. Literally just had it pulled up. Bloodthirsty.
You do 2 more points of damage.
Yep.
Nice. All right, you clip the wing with a dagger. As it kind of hung like a wounded bird or something. It favors that wing as it flops in the air, trying to stay hovering. Perseus, you're on the ground, stained glass all around you, and even more blasted out because the entire beast came through and scattered the rest of it all around you as it's now hovering in the air about 20 feet above you.
So am I on my back or what?
Yeah.
Gotcha. I'll stand up real quick. Looking up at the dragon, I'll realize I can't really hit it with melee. I'll back up a bit. Is there a staircase to get here?
There's a doorway to the tower, yes.
All right.
But that tower is like at least, 20 feet or higher.
He's also really fast.
Yeah, I can run. I can run a short distance without and attack. Like even run a long distance if on a turn.
You're trying to get all the way up there?
Yeah, just over here.
Okay, well that'll have to be your whole turn because you got to open the door and go through it, and who knows what's in there.
I gotcha. In that case, I'll just go back here for the time being. Aim at the dragon with the gun that's previously helped take out that previous monster and fire.
All right.
With the am I still within range of the song as well? Yes, I should be. Yeah, if Jack was in range, yeah. and also my time dilation. Yeah, everything's good.
And you have the attack one?
Yeah, the
Okay.
attack one, yeah. 12.
Blam! You shoot. And you blast a big chunk out of him. As the dragon seems bloodied. As the purple energy from the gunshot just explodes his guts all over as it's struggling to stay flying in the air.
Perseus now has a newfound enjoyment of this weapon, as it seems quite strong against strong weapons. And anyways,
The British soldiers. This one runs over here and scans around. Seeing that purple blast, he looks down at the one that did it. He aims his musket and fires. Perseus, defense roll.
speed or money.
Speed.
Alright,
If you're
So
using
my-
your shield, remember it's eased also.
yeah. My shield is on me. Ooh, I don't think 4 helps though.
The musket ball scrapes over the top of the shield and enters into you. As you take 3 points of damage. Here, busting through the doors. These 2 British soldiers. The other 2 go around the sides. Using their entire turn to run 50 feet. These 2 burst in. They see the flame all over. They see the stained glass shattered. They see Johnny standing behind a pillar, playing a guitar,
More of a cowering, but yes.
cowering. And you see Oda standing there in the center of everything. So they run forward. This one uses its entire movement to get up behind Johnny. And Johnny, in the back of in your back, you feel the poke of a musket. This one runs in. As well. Gets down on his knees, pointed at Oda, and yells, "Oi! Get down on your knees! Put the sword down!" Oda, your turn.
Can I move before I do my thing? Or is that not allowed?
You can move up to 10 feet and then attack, or you can make a speed roll of 12
Well, I want
and
to
move 50 feet and attack.
15, and then can I do another one of the air intrusions?
Yeah.
I dive behind the altar just as I spend another XP to do the old friend, a comrade in arms from your past shows up. It just, you know what? Somebody shows up to help us, and they can't stay long. But I mean, I'm assuming it's like an American war over here somewhere.
I,
Or
li-
the Native American we just met.
I like it. All right.
Yes.
So
The
as
Indians are storming over the wall.
so you jump
Could be that.
over the altar. Are you standing or?
I'm just crouching, pistol in hand.
Oh, I see. Because you're worried about this guy pointed at
yeah,
you.
they're aiming at us.
They're,
so
they're- all right, very good. So you hunker down with the pistol behind the altar as he's aiming at you. And as you do that, everyone bring your attention to here.
Ah!
The cannon rotates and points this way.
Oh my god.
The cannon is ignited And it fires as a cannonball blasts into its chest as it goes tumbling. Still alive, but the cannonball forces it to slam into the wall over here. Alright, and after that, the person jumps down, disappearing. As the cannon is there smoking. Alright, Johnny.
There's a guy poking a musket in my back. Johnny will kind of like put his arms up a bit. Yeah, I don't know, man, what you think you're doing here, but your boss is a freaking monster. And I guess attempt to like as I'm raising my hands, like, and the guy's like thinking I'm surrendering, Johnny's gonna like attempt to like slide and like run away.
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright, so
You can move up to 50 feet.
Yeah, so that's 10. But he's just like, I get over here in the corner behind this pillar.
Nice. You put up your hands like you're surrendering, and then you dash off.
Yeah, like he does, like his hands are raising, and as they're raising, like he kind of like quickly like leans to the side and starts running.
The dragon commander raises up from the rubble, drags itself out, crawling along the floor of the fort. It looks down at Jack and swipes at you with the tail. As you need to make a defense roll.
I have my defensive dilation.
Yes, you do.
And that, what, eases it by 2 or something?
Yes.
Oh. Go. Good.
Unfortunately, you are whacked in the chest as you take 4 damage. As the tail slams into you, slamming you against the fort wall. It then rears its head up like it's about to make a nasty breath attack, rearing another fire up in its mouth. As it looks, turning its head at Oda, who has his back to him, Johnny as well, and Perseus. It looks very wounded. A big old dent in it, leaking blood, wing tattered, but it is roaring flame in its mouth. No sign of the person who rotated and blasted the cannon. Jack, your turn.
Would it take my full turn to go up here?
Yes, it would.
I will go up here.
You kick in the door. You look around. It's empty. You see like a chair and a table. Scattered like stuff. Maybe even a jail cell or something. And a stairway going up. You make your way up the stairway. You see some bunks and stuff. A doorway out onto these... 2 doorways out onto these walls. Another stairway up. And then you're at the top of the wall here. You see the cannon's been rotated, still smoking, and there's a dead British soldier.
Could I use a speed roll to try and make an attack? Not with the cannon, just throwing another knife.
Yes, you can. You do so.
Oh, I do.
As you
Okay.
get to the top of the stairs, you're able to also throw a dagger, as you now have to make the attack.
And it is eased by music. It's another 4 damage. Or does that hit?
It does. Your dagger strikes into the eye as it wobbles and wavers and stumbles on its back as the wings fold awkwardly. As it kind of sits there, it seems to morph and wiggle as it shrinks down, morphs back into the dead commander, sprawled out, leaking blood and broken and bruised, and the his jaw is like broken and cracked as the firestone goes rolling out of him next to him. Perseus, your turn.
Alright, Perseus, seeing the Firestone, he'll yell at everybody, "Let's get the hell out of here!" As he'll run up to the stone and grabbing it and then pressing the button.
You grab the stone, holding it close. It's very warm, but it doesn't burn you. As you also hit your wrist device, now you vanish with the firestone.
Well, I guess that's our cue.
Before you can do anything else, anyone, the British soldiers continue on. This one moves 10 feet and fires at you, Johnny. Make a defense roll.
Right. I did have the thing on for now, at least.
A musket ball hits the pillar and blows a chunk of marble off nearby you as he has to reload now. This one makes his way forward 10 feet and then fires at Oda, as Oda needs to make a defense roll.
Ooh. 10. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
A musket ball. You're wearing your armor?
Yeah.
The medium armor?
Uh-huh.
A musket ball scratches you for 1 damage.
Oh. Like, can I take, so I don't have the thing, the damage or no?
So well, it was 3 damage, but you have an armor of 2, so it made it 1.
Yeah. Okay.
So you have to reduce that from your...
might pool?
It's the might, and then it's speed, and then it's intellect, if the others are 0.
Ah. Word.
And then, this one's dead. This one continues to run around and sees that the commander is laying dead. There's no one to be found. This one runs around, sees the commander. Commander! Gets down on his knees. More are making their way around. Or have been. Alright, Oda. Musket ball just went over and it hit you. It hit you.
To a wrist device to leave this time.
Wow. As you do so, your body fizzles out of the time. As you're no longer in 1781, Philadelphia. Johnny, you just got shot at. You were able to not get hit as the pillar got shot instead. Oda just disappeared vroom, in front of you.
Johnny will say, see if Blook's on the other side, as he slaps the button on his.
You dematerialize, leaving 1781. The Dragon Commander is dead. Jack, you look down, you see the soldiers like, Commander! And you saw Perseus roll over there, sliding, grabbing the stone, and tapping his device. Zoom! And then Oda disappeared inside, and then Johnny disappeared, and now it's just you in 1781 as the British soldiers are scrambling to find out what the fuck is going on.
Jack is gonna take a look around at all the destruction, breathe it in, and then slap his wrist device to go back to where he was.
Zoom! You dematerialize at the top of the tower as you all leave 1781.
So the only one that we have not been able to retrieve successfully so far is the Time Stone. which gave birth to Time Hitler.
You fools.
It's time, Hitler.
It's the Time Fuhrer.
Hitler is like, I am no longer just Hitler. I am Time Hitler.
I have exceeded past the puny quarters of man. Now I travel the multiverse, causing holocausts whenever I please.
My special ability, cause Holocaust.
It should be Zeitreise Hitler.
The Time Fuhrer. Oh, yeah.
It's literally just German for time traveling Hitler.
Yeah.
FBI is probably like, why is this guy looking at time traveling Hitler?
Oh my god. I'm pretty sure they
Did-
have their hands full.
FBI agent probably has many concerns. No.
All right. As you guys come back through, Perseus, Oda, Johnny, and then Jack, you see Dr. Vega looking over at you. But in the back, you see the war droids bam, 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 shooting bolts of massive energy through blasted openings inside the blast door of the entrance. One of the agents laying dead on his back, sprawled out, smoke rising from his outfit as coming in and sparking off of the droids. Of the war droids are bolts of energy and laser blasts as the red lights are flashing all over the facility. Gang, gang, gang. Vega leans over. She sees that Perseus has the stone. Quickly, put it in the device.
But as I run over, put it in the color matching slot.
Yes, you do so. You guys have recovered the Darkstone and the Firestone.
By the way, we encountered someone that mentioned a Time Hitler.
Time Hitler is on the loose. You have created a monster. You'll have to deal with him after you recover the other stones. They seem to be stable, although unusual.
From what Johnny has said, Time Hitler was already a monster.
Yes, but now he's a time monster.
Oh my god.
All right, we gotta get going. Number 4.
Are you going?
Better time.
Yes, what do you choose? No time. I'm setting up number 4. People are dying here. We don't have time. We have less than 30 minutes. Ding.
We all jump in before she finishes talking.
You guys jump in and it's you just like thud down on the metal platform as she's literally still calculating it up. But as you stand there, suddenly zoom, it just like engulfs you as you just disappear inside of it. As you go to 2,300,000 years in Central Africa.
Oh
Time
my
of
god.
dinosaurs.
No, early man. Dinosaurs are like 15 million.
I wouldn't say 15.
You know, they used to say like 65, but I'm sure there's some maybe closer ones. Yeah,
We're
I don't
closer
know,
to
though.
we live now closer to the time of Triceratops or T-Rex than T-Rex did to Triceratops or Stegodon.
That is fucking insane.
Who knows what you'll see on the other side of the portal in next session.